And now the offense getting set, 1st and 10. First down, Murray. He's going to let it fly. This is caught at the 20. And touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 75 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. To throw is Brady. He's got his man. That's Josh Gordon. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice game there. This one goes for 20. He'll look to throw. And now a fumble. Brady loses the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Back to throw. Shedding through the defense. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
I think the best offenses love to give the ball to their running backs in open space because they have the ability to make people miss, and they also have the ability to run over people. And if you do that throughout the game, after a while, they might just run through some of those tackles and go a long way.
Well, we saw him shed a nice tackle on that play. Brady's throw on 3rd down there is incomplete. Down 4 late. Got to go for it here on 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Caught by the tight end, Watson. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Congratulations on yet another victory. Now you can go right to the next challenge if there's another one available, or return to challenges to receive your reward.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge.
And the offense readies for a 1st down and 10.
Taking you the rest of the way, here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Brandon.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4 with less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You're down 7. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. As we get set here, 2nd and 10. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And you hate to say it with a rookie quarterback. He's done some good things, but overall, look a little bit overwhelmed. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. DeForest Buckner picks up his second sack of the afternoon. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. Murray now. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. As they can now even this game here in the fourth quarter with the extra point. Here we go now as we get set for a big two-point conversion. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Do you have one of those charts that tells you to go for 2 or go for 1?
I don't. I know you do, but I don't care what the chart says there. You've got to kick it, right?
I agree totally, because somewhere the chart's something's going to pop out of the chart and say, hey, man, just kick the extra point here. You're in good shape. I think they were chasing points there when they didn't need to.
Yeah, trying to get a little bit greedy, take the lead in the fourth quarter. Now they still trail by 1. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Garoppolo. And now Garoppolo lost the football.
Now, plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back, because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
So he got free of 1 tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here again is McKinnon. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Here's Hill on the return. Hill shedding the tackle. 43-yard punt, but they get 9 back on the return. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down 17. It's caught at the 10. And all the way in for the touchdown. Tyreek Hill with time running out. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And just like that, another ultimate challenge has been defeated. For a moment, because you know there's always another challenge right around the corner.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. You're in for a real treat with this matchup. To finish this out, here's Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, we start this challenge off in the fourth quarter with 4 minutes left on the clock. You're down 2 scores. You've got the ball on your own 25-yard line. 1st and 10. Right back to Sanders on first down. And now running right through it. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Past the 20. Touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. As his guys are back within a single score. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. They'll try and run it here. So that's a really big play here in the fourth quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. On 1st and 10, Keenum. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter, turning it over.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Alshon Jeffrey there to make the grab as they have taken the lead. Those are the types of plays in these moments they were hoping for from this young rookie, able to put him up here in the fourth quarter.
How about the kid? You just mentioned it, the fourth quarter. This is when you have to make those winning plays. That's what he just did. Doesn't ensure anything, but he certainly gave his team a heck of a chance, didn't he?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Keenum now on first down. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And now the rookie's free. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. This was a close game. They needed a little breathing room where they got it right there on that return for a touchdown.
Yeah, we would say that this could be huge. Forget it. It was huge. Gave him a comfortable lead.
Now Murray escaping the pressure right. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. They had the big play on the fumble return. They were looking for the 1-2 punch, but they couldn't get that 2-point conversion.
And I have to wonder, were they scheduled to go ahead and kick the extra point, but after a play like that, you talk about the 1-2 punch, right? It's a momentum play. Go for 2 and really try to capitalize, and that's what they attempted.
On first down, Keenum over the middle, complete. It's Peterson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Keenum going to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Keenum now to throw. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking,
and this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. Down the numbers. There he goes. And it's a touchdown. And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game, getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now Keenum again. He'll get this to his speedster, Paul Richardson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Redskins have the first down on a pickup of 18. Keenum now. Perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Keenum throwing once more. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Again, they'll throw with Keenum. He's got his man. This is Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at 3rd down here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Here's Keenum. Oh, Keenum has it knocked away. It's loose. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Keenum going for it on 4th. Jordan Reed has it. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked in the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Keenum, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Rob Woodson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He was looking for Paul Richardson there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Well done. You've defeated this ultimate challenge. Now, if there are stars still available, you can always replay the challenge again. Otherwise, it's time to move on.
Welcome, everybody. I'm the coach. Up next, another ultimate challenge on EA Sports. Let's join this one already in progress. Here's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, this challenge begins in quarter number 4. With less than 4 minutes showing on the clock. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25 as we get set here, 1st and 10. Now a 1st down carry by Bell. And he'll wind up with about 6 up past the 30 to the 31. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Well, think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, Make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
On first down, Darnold. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And they'll start out with great field. Position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. Murray now on first down. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf, 47 yards. And his guys have taken the lead here in the fourth. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. A first down throw, Darnold. Got an open man, it's a noon one. A gain of 6 there on first. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They come up on a second down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. Darnold. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Nick Bosa in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. He's back to throw.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping.
Y'all playing the wrong football.
A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
On fourth down, Darnold. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Shrugs him off. Trucks over him. And just bowling over tacklers. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. He's got the 1st down inside the 10. And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you got to feel good about your chances.
So that one a long 11-play drive. And Barry Sanders the one to finish it off as he does so with a touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Here we go, G.
Now it's Darnold. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Quincy Enunwa couldn't reel that one in, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Here's Darnold. And Darnold, he lost the football. It's going the other way. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And that should just about do it. They return it to the end zone, sealing it with a defensive touchdown. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. On 1st and 10, Darnold. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 26-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. To throw is Darnold. Caught here by Bell. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Nicely done. Another one up, another one down. Keep grinding and
everyone. You're watching Ultimate Challenges, and I'm your host, the Coach. Let's get back to Brandon and Charles for the call.
Coach, thanks as always. We start this challenge in the third quarter with 90 seconds left. You're ahead by just a field goal. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25, and it's 1st and 10. The Packers offense here, ready to go on 1st and 10. On 1st down, Rodgers. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards. Now with the season over, Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon Gilmore, Offensive and Defensive Players of the Year, Offensive and Defensive Rookies of the Year. That went to Kyler Murray and Nick Bosa. And the Comeback Player of the Year, Charles, Ryan Tannehill, no surprise there.
Not to mention the #1 award that the NFL gives out, the one that they give the most, the credence isn't the right word, the most attention to, and the one that they want trumpeted the most. That's the Walter Payton Man of the Year, because that represents the totality of a player in the NFL, not just what they do on the field, but off the field as well. And that goes to Calais Campbell, the defensive tackle for the Jacksonville Jaguars. What a Great award. Congratulations, Calais.
34 yards on the return. But for a moment, looked like he had a shot to go all the way. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Tyreek Hill that time, but it's going to be 2nd down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams. And it's caught. Touchdown. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Let's go. 319. Go.
On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he finds his tight end, Graham. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the 1st. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers now to throw. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown.
That's it, baby. We got 6.
The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that. And that's what they've done all game long.
Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Check. 258. Check. 55 to Mike. Watch the curl.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 32 on the play. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Rodgers. The connection made. It's Graham. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle him after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running.
And it's a fumble. And this is picked up by the defense. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make it. Any kind of mistakes, but it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Here's Sanders. Room here to run. There he goes, left side. 36 yards on the play. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. They go back to the ground, this time Jacobs. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Pushes him over. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. The dump-off gets him only one, and now you're looking at a 3rd down. On 3rd down, they'll run it with Sanders. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
The Green Bay offense now about ready to take possession here. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team, and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team.
Just something to build on.
Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And he fires one that's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And this results in 6. Touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No, okay.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Now look out, Rodgers lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. All right, you did it. You got the win. Congratulations. Keep that momentum going and tackle that next challenge.
Hey everybody, welcome. It's the coach with you here today for another edition of Madden Ultimate Team. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. You're trailing by 4. Your opponent has the ball on their own 25. 1st and 10. Here are the Chargers now as they get set to go on 1st and 10. Now a tipped carry for Melvin Gordon. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Rivers. Now a hit, and Rivers lost the football. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this will be scooped up by the defense. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Vinatieri connecting on the extra point. And it's now 17-14. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. This is fielded at the goal line. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Check 90. Block 11. 6-man. Check curls, check curls, check curls.
Now Gordon on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
180.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
White, 89.
Play fake to Gordon. Now Rivers. He's airing it out for Whip. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
23 yards, the final tally. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Murray. He'll find Metcalf.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. It's caught by Sanders. And now running right through it. So a nice job to break the 1 tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal. Now Murray being chased out, and he will have a touchdown. Kyler Murray, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for 2. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the end zone.
Are you saying he's got to learn where the line is about whether you keep your eyes downfield and try and find a receiver, or you tuck it and go? And I think there's going to be some growing pains with that. I think in this case, he made the right decision.
And we know he's got the speed. He showed it there.
Step run 80. Run 80. Check 55.
Rivers now to throw on first down. Looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. And this will be gathered up in the end zone. And that's a defensive touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the post. Come on, man. Put that in mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs?
Yeah, preserve that. That's an ancient relic. Faking it. I got to understand. You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But from the 15. Mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her attic, the stuff she used to preserve.
Did the same. It smelled terrible. Rivers. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. The 20. And oh, at the end of it, he stripped. Ball comes loose. It's going the other way. And I don't know that fumble's going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head. Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. To throw, Rivers. Sets up the screen to Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chargers, they're able to cut into that deficit. He has his 2 scores, but still a sizable deficit in this game. Do you have him in fantasy football this week? Unfortunately, no. It's too bad, right? That would have been big points. But he is really trying to rally his team as best he can. Things are not going as well the rest of the way for them. That's why they're down with this deficit. He might need to score a couple of more times to give them a chance. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it. And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is going to be 3rd and 13. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Not only was the call spot on, and look at this, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. A first down throw here for Rivers. And caught by Henry. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Rivers throws complete to Benjamin. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. First down now, but the clock continues to move. And it's intercepted at the goal line. A.J. Boye with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock. So 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. Bowls him over. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 33 and a first. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run with Sanders. Sanders shaking and baking. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. 25 yards. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
390.
On 1st and 10, Rivers completes it to Benjamin. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now Rivers. Benjamin's got it. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. There you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always